Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I will begin with a general read for everyone in the chat and anyone that watches in the future. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. I will pull it up on my phone so I can be able to keep up with the chat a little easier. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. So we will just see what the energy is for this evening and go from there. I saged everything so there's little bit of debris left from it. So I try to do that between every reading, just to clear the cards, to give them good, new, positive energy. We will just see, what does anyone watching need to hear today. The card that came out is freedom, moving on and letting go. And the underlying energy is past lives, karmic lessons, present assistance. Just know that you do bring in generational family karma as well as the karma you accumulate in this lifetime and past lifetimes. But no, you can always call in your ancestors and past life guides to help you with clearing any of that energy and giving you this energy of freedom, moving on, letting go. Sometimes when we let something go is when it so easily comes into us. So I feel like that's an important message for everyone. Beware of attachment. I also feel like I see the butterfly, so I know there is a big change coming forward in this Scorpio season. I think of the butterfly with the Scorpio because, it's the caterpillar and it becomes the butterfly. So I feel like the butterfly is an important symbol on that. We get the Eight of Swords, which is, chaos and confusion, inner self conflict. If you see in this card, she's clearly free to, that's not real. It's all just mind chatter. If you're having a lot of, negative thoughts, negative self-talk, just not being in a high vibrational energy, you can definitely call on your angels, your guides, your, ancestors to help clear that, because I feel like there's a young, fresh, new energy trying to come in, that is really on your path. The Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that finishes the race. He is slow, methodical. He has to do all the healing, and I feel like your past life guides here, which are I feel your ancestors want you, if you clear this generational karma, it's really going to change things not only for you, but your entire family lineage. Because when you clear a contract in the Akashic Records, it clears it against all time, space, and reality. And I feel like there's a big transformation that's going to come in from this that will bring you much happiness. I feel like it's, something you've daydreamed about, but it's an opportunity for it to really come in the physical. You just have to change your energy from, this Eight of Swords energy to the Four of Wands energy and the, Two of Wands energy, that daydream feeling, happiness, joy, carefree. When you do release someone, it does allow an opportunity, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it was meant to be. So I feel that's the same thing that, sometimes you just have to let a person go that is causing you a lot of mind chatter and chaos. And sometimes just, send them light and love, and just know that if it's meant to be, everything works out in divine timing. Don't hold your own mission and path up while you're waiting on this person, though, because a lot of times when you're doing that waiting, it's and not doing the work of healing yourself and growing your self-love, it really slows everything down greatly to where it could really blossom very quickly. The more of your healing you do, the more self-care, the more you raise your vibration. So I would really make sure you're doing some meditation, getting very grounded. I hear taking a bath. So I definitely am a girl that loves a good hot bath. So I can definitely relate to that energy. So let go of anything that is holding you back. Really focus on what kind of patterns you have going on, and any patterns that don't serve you. It's a good time to release them to your guides, ask them to give you guidance and help to move this cycle forward, to let it go, and they should give you some guidance. If you ask that the guidance is given, ask for a particular sign. I hear the answers are right there for the picking. All you really have to do is ask for, when I see these, it makes me think of balloons. Ask for a certain color of balloon if you're supposed to do this, and just see if that comes, into your experience in the next day or two. Just kind of ask and then let it go, and is a way to get an answer from the universe, as well. That is the message I get for the general reading, for everybody. I hope everyone's doing well tonight. I ask everyone to please like the video. I will answer as many questions as my energy allows this evening. So we will begin with the questions. The first one is the Gemini. Hi at work, so I don't think you'll be on. For the Gemini, what is it that TW has been in his head about and wanting to come forward and express to me? Okay, the Gemini, we will get some guidance for you about TW. Guidance for the Gemini. The cards we get are the Devil, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. I feel like there is a very passionate connection that can be almost codependent. Just be very aware of that. I feel like with the with the High Priestess being, the two, I feel you're getting some telepathic messages at night. I feel the connection of the two. I keep hearing the two in my head. So I feel like he is definitely trying to communicate. Just beware of any type of manipulation. The last card out is the Emperor with the Seven of Cups being on the bottom of the deck. Sometimes the Seven of Cups is, making a choice or, having multiple choices. It can also be about confusion. And if he's leaving you in a state of confusion, a lot of times that's, because that can be the intention. And then to go really quiet. And then, the Emperor here, he's kind of looking off somewhere else. So I feel like this is very divinely guided, with it being 3 major arcana here. I feel like if I were you, I would pull my energy back and work on my self care. And then the higher you raise your vibration, he has to raise his vibration to match if he truly wants to come back in and have the new beginning that is at hand, because we have the Fool and the Six of Wands. So I feel like he could be going through some transformation. I feel like really big transformation between the period of Capricorn season and Aries season with the Devil and the Emperor there. But I feel like just beware of toxic behavior. But I feel like he's definitely trying to communicate. I feel like it could be a very passionate relationship, but definitely very divinely guided. So as my beginning reading started, ask your guides for help and assistance. Ask if this is something you need to walk away from, or if, the universe is trying to give you a gift to bring it back in. I would really ask the guides on what the guidance is best for you. I feel like with that first message to the Gemini, it is definitely for you as well. Hi, Nikita. How are you doing? Can I ask if I will get the admission to the university for 2024 PGP course? The cards that came out are the Three of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. We also got the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Star, and the Five of Swords. I feel like with the Three of Cups, it's about they're looking up at the Big Dipper. It's about wishing upon a star, really deciding if that's what you want. I feel like if you really focus your energy towards that, it can easily, come to you. With the Nine of Cups, I feel like there is some shadow energy with that. So I feel like there's some kind of healing or toxic energy that you need to heal. So I as well would call in my guides. The Three of Pentacles is working together. It can be about a new contract, a new opportunity. So I think you might get an offer that you've really wanted, but you didn't really feel that you deserved. That was causing you some chaos, but I feel like in the end it might take a little while to get around to there, but I feel like you will get your wish fulfilled with the Star and the Nine of Cups. I feel like you need to do some heart healing. I would look and see where your Chiron is and see if that doesn't have some effect on it. I do feel like there's definitely some heart healing that you need to do there, Nikita. And we have Kimberly. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. I know you have subscribe to ask a question for the viewers that are just watching. If you subscribe, you can ask a question. I am answering the questions I am called to. With subscribing to the channel and liking, it is an energy exchange of your energy towards mine for my reading. So please do like and subscribe. Also, we have made a Facebook page and a private group for the members to go to. You can contact me there, or you can work with each other there. It's just a safe space for communication about this, journey we're all on. We'll move on to Kimberly Marshall's current feelings towards me. Kimberly, I'm going to get the romance angels, and we will get guidance for Kimberly. Sorry about the background noise. My dog is here. My granddaughter's here. She's getting picked up. So there might be a little background noise. So sorry about that if you hear it. Guidance for Kimberly about Marshall. Guidance for Kimberly about Marshall. Kimberly, has it been a little quiet? You get the card, you deserve love, and the bottom message is you are lovable. In the picture, she is, standing there holding the arrow. And the bottom of the deck is your love life is influenced by religious factors or your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I feel like your spiritual path is what's causing this. You have to make sure you're giving yourself enough self-love, because you deserve love, but you have to really be able to get that love. You have to be able to love yourself. So I feel like you really need to focus on some self-love, and that can really bring things back around. I feel this religious factors card is about, ancestral karma. So I would look into where your Chiron is, or look at what patterns in love your parents have had, your grandparents have had, and see if you, or even your siblings, if you have siblings, and see if there is a pattern with relationships. And I think that's something you have to heal to move this forward. I think you have to heal the pattern. That's the message my guides are giving me for you, Kimberly. Diddy, is Amar my twin flame? We are currently in no contact. Is Amar the twin flame to Aditi? We get the chemistry card. There is a strong magnetic attraction here and healing family issues. So definitely back to that family karma card. I do feel like my guides tell me to pull some tarot, so I'm going to pull a few tarot cards. I'm going to pull some tarot for you. Aditi. And the healing family issues card says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So I would work on some of that energy. We get the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Hermit, and the Nine of Wands, with the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I feel like this person is on your path. I feel like it's in and out energy. Leaves you feeling very Ten of Swords, very alone. I feel like he's on your path, but I'm not getting any of my normal twin flame cards. I feel maybe a platonic relationship that is going to help bring in your twin flame. I would look and see If you have his birth time and place, you can do a synastry chart of both of your charts and see what aspects you have. But a lot of times on the twin flame journey, we actually have a catalyst that really starts everything, that teaches us about the twin flame. And then after we get to a certain level of healing, the actual twin flame does come in. So just know the twin flame is an energy. But I did not see any of my normal cards that would indicate twin flame. Hadiza, how are you doing today? Can I get a future reading on love, life, finances, career? One card for each and one for overall. Sure. We will just pull them in that order. Guidance for Hadiza, please. Hope everyone is doing well this evening. Okay. For Hadiza, the love card, we get the Four of Wands. Life, the Sun. It's looking pretty good so far. Finances. The Eight of Swords. Career. The Devil. Are you in a toxic job? The overall is the Two of Wands. I feel with the Two of Wands, it's definitely about you daydreaming. I feel like you're raising your vibration and you're working on things. I feel like you're really stuck about your money and a job and really that. If you're at a job you don't like, the devil can be toxic energy. Just make sure you're putting in something that is giving you an equal energy exchange. Make sure you know your worth. If we sometimes don't know our worth, we overwork, we overgive, we do more than we're asked, and we do it for less pay than somebody that really does know their worth. So I feel there is big transformation coming for you, Hadiza, with the Death card on the bottom. That is Scorpio season, is also about, transformation from this, Five of Wands, which can be, chaos and confusion. It can also be joy and easy, fun, playful energy. So just, it's all about perspective. And the thing about your job and the overall, I think if you really focus on the things you really enjoy about your job and kind of focus on the good part, it will bring more of that good part to you. So make sure you're really trying to be in this high vibration here of the Sun, which you have for your overall life energy. That is just beautiful. So I hope that helps, Hadiza. Earth Angel, will I get the job I applied for? Will Earth Angel get the job? Is the job you're applying for something you haven't done before? Because we get the Eight of Cups, which is like walking away with something you're familiar with towards something maybe from your childhood. It does look like with the King of Pentacles, that is a good opportunity to bring in some good finances for you, to help you put down a lot of these burdens. And like I was just talking about reciprocity, make sure you're doing a job and getting the equal pay, that there is, a equal energy exchange between you and the company, and that you don't feel like you're being taken advantage of. Make sure you read the fine print on the details, I also hear. Hi, Rex. How are you doing? Aisha's feelings about Rex today. Guidance for Rex about Aisha. Not sure what's on the flipped over, but the next card is the Seven of Pentacles, which is about, being patient, planting the seeds and growing them. We get the Page of Pentacles and the King of Swords. So with that, I feel like you will be getting, the Page is some kind of messenger. The Knight of Swords or the King of Swords is, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The King of Swords is very analytical, very, business savvy, is very, I hear right brain focused, very not on his creative side, definitely just really matter of fact. And I feel like it will take some time with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like some healing needs to be done. I feel like you need to be very grounded, kind of focusing on your own pentacles and just focusing on your own situation. And the more you focusing on bringing yourself into this queen vibration, the quicker it will bring this communication towards you. I feel like he's getting lots of guidance. We have an owl, we have the crow, I feel like definitely getting lots and lots of messages, definitely being grounded. Definitely going through some stuff as well. Danny baby, will my finances get better before Christmas? Danny, are you working any kind of job at all? I know my daughter does Shipt and DoorDash, and they do pretty good with that. So if you're not, it's a good supplemental income. I don't know. My guides want me to throw that out there for you. Because sometimes if we get the ball just rolling a little bit, it can really open something else up. So guidance for Danny baby. Danny baby, I'm guided to tell you at the beginning of this reading, it was talking about ancestral karma and, ancestral guides, and letting go of some stuff. So maybe look into where your family patterns have been in the past. Because I feel like this is really a new opportunity that's going to come into you. If you look towards that, I feel like you're in a period of growth right now. Sometimes we are kind of, shut in for a little bit and it feels like we're really stuck, but really it's just taking us to a new level of elevation. The full is a beautiful new energy, a brand new opportunity coming in. I feel like it's a season of growth for you. So I feel like you've been really holding back on your finances and being very aware of them. And as we really hold on tight to something, sometimes it makes it where nothing moves. So with that, just know that it does look like you're being divinely guided with the Hermit, and the Fool is what came out. I feel like working on your family patterns and karma, about money. I definitely feel it's a family karma about money. I feel like once you do that and start working on that, I would also look and see where your Chiron is. But I definitely feel this is ancestral. Something definitely, that is causing, that's quite a bit of, not good energy, slow, sad, really not focusing on what could really be there. So I would definitely look into maybe your paternal family's patterns, their karma, with it being the king here, and see if you don't, if there's not some family history, but with your parents, your grandparents, even further back, if you can get that, even, with your aunts and uncles and your cousins, that family karma would be within that whole family, affecting some of those people. So ask your ancestors for guidance. I feel like that's a really strong message this evening. Hi, Petra. How are you doing? Can I get a career reading, please, for the next few months? Sure. We will switch cards. Guidance for Petra. That Hermit is really coming out tonight. I feel like, we are all on this spiritual path together. I mean, it seems like the two things most people are lacking, it's either love or money. It's most time you can figure out one out, but normally it's that other one that kind of, gets you. We get the Six of Swords with the King of Swords with the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you're definitely being guided on your path. You're going to be going into calmer waters with the Six of Swords. That's normally moving into calmer waters. I feel like you're going to have some real clarity, have some really great ideas coming towards you. If some of them get shut down, don't stop. If you have a really great idea and they don't run with it, just be patient and be very grounded, because it can very easily, I feel, circle back around. Just really be keeping yourself grounded and balanced. But I feel like you're going to have a really, great aha, and then they're going to be like, not right now, or that doesn't work for us. But I feel like if you're patient, that can come back around with, that infinity symbol there. I hope that helps, Petra. Guerrera, thanks for subscribing. Thank you very much. I am really channeling messages. My guides just flow this energy through me. I have to give them the credit that they deserve. And we get Jess. Hi, I was a personal trainer in Arizona until a week ago because I broke my arm. Now in Florida with family because can't work. What is next for me career-wise? Okay, Jess. Jess, have you thought about doing anything on YouTube? I feel like you are a wealth of knowledge, and you would be surprised at the viewership you could grow with sharing your knowledge. I feel like you could probably even do some online coaching, and that be enough supplemental till you can get back to doing it. But I feel like once that happens, you might not even want to. You might just, can work from anywhere as long as you have an internet connection, I hear. So we will get some guidance for you, Jess. I hear the World Wide Web. I hear there's so much out there for you. You're probably having a lot of chaos and conflict, not sure what to do. But there are so many opportunities. So don't feel that you have to walk away from that career. You just have to make the choice to find a way to balance it and make it really work for yourself. Um, I would look into the internet thing, start a YouTube channel. Um, don't give up doing something you truly, I can feel, I'm very empathic. So I can feel that how much you enjoy that work. So um, don't give it up. Just find a way to make it work for you, um, and see if that helps. Queen of Humility, bless love. Should I go back to the Coast Guard military in the reserve? Guidance for Queen of Humility. We get the Four of Cups, which is in this one, I feel like the universe is trying to give you a gifty. The other cards that came out are the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune. So I do see the water in the Judgment card. If you are really being called there, if you feel strongly called, I would take those steps. I feel the Page could definitely be like the reserves, not fully committed there. Maybe just at a different level for you. I hear follow your heart. Really place your hand on your heart and ask and call your energy to your heart and ask, do I feel that this would be best for me? And I feel like you will definitely get that feeling in your chest because I just got it. So I feel like you really know. Takwa, what is Heba's feelings towards Koja? Is she serious? What are Heba's feelings towards Koja? We get the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Hermit, and the Six of Swords with the Ten of Cups on the bottom. I feel like Hiba's feelings are definitely serious with the Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck there. I feel like this is I feel like Koja's put this out to the universe. And here's the universe answering that call. Somebody I feel is in very good alignment, very connected to the spiritual, being guided. I feel like it's going to go in a good direction with, the Six of Swords is calm waters. We get the Ten of Cups on the bottom. I feel like there's going to be some work involved with it, of course, but a lot of times it helps us be able to take off that blindfold and see, what decision really needs to be made to make it a good, balanced relationship. The Justice card is also contract card, commitment, marriage. It does, I feel like there is a very lucrative, because all of these cups have beautiful things in them, for the most part. I feel like it can be a very positive relationship, as long as there's honesty and, heart-centered, and because, the Hermit is going towards the Queen right there. So it's definitely, he is guided towards her. So it looks like a positive relationship. Hi, Info Entertainment. Yes, I am back. I'm doing them a couple of times a day. I'm working on raising my subscriber number and working into expanding to doing this full time. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my email address is in the comments. We also have a Facebook group we have started, so The Facebook group, you can click the little Facebook thing on the banner, and it'll take you to the Facebook group. I will be doing private readings for the group a couple of times a week. I'm going to post a poll to get the best times, and that way we can do it, when it's best for everyone. So just a little private group for the ones who are joining me on this journey. I am doing really well. Info entertainment. We'll see. What are A's feelings towards me? What is coming in our relationship? Guidance for A's feelings. Okay, the first card out is the Eight of Wands, which is fast-moving communication. The Three of Swords can be about a third party, maybe telling you about it or working through it, or some past healing of the heart. The next card out is the Empress. Then we have the Sun. The Empress and the Sun. I like that. Then we have the the Three of Pentacles, and then we have the Tower and the Five of Swords. I feel like something's going to change really quickly. I feel like you have been manifesting this communication. I feel like maybe before it's been a little chaos and conflict, but with the Tower here, I feel like there's going to be something that's going to change really quickly. Maybe you raise your vibration and get in this really happy, loving vibration. I would really try to. This weekend is the Venus is in a star, and it's a really powerful energy. It is also going into the new moon that's on Tuesday, and also we are having a eclipse on Tuesday. So big transformation happening quickly going into this Scorpio season. The Three of Pentacles is about, working together, a contract, and, the Sun's the happiest card in the deck. So I feel like there will be an offer coming. I feel like there will be some healing with this. I would just make sure you get a good explanation and be open-minded and open-hearted, and make sure that you're not holding any of that past energy because, look, there's an offer coming, but he's refusing to take it just because he's kind of focused on this past energy, which is not going to serve you and will not turn that wheel. So I would really, if there's been some third party energy or some other kind of focus, or because with him, he's not really paying attention. He's kind of like looking over to the side. Some other kind of energy, I would really just focus on being in your strength and really shining your light. And the happier and more joyful you are, the better this outcome can be, to really bring it around. I mean, we have 5 major arcana in, 12 cards here. So definitely being divinely guided in this relationship. I feel like you have all the strength here. The level of your vibration will set the tone. If you are in a sad, not great vibration, then that's the energy you will get back. And I don't think we want this little small energy anymore. I feel like you deserve so much more info. So I hope that helps. We will move on to Haley. I am a Scorpio. What is these feelings for me currently? Here the romance angels want to come out and play, so we will grab them for you, Haley. Guidance for Haley about Z. What are Z's feelings for Haley? Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And we get love yourself first. If you are not giving yourself enough self-love, then the next person that's coming in is not going to give you that love either. They're going to treat you in that lower vibration. So your self-respect makes you more attractive. So definitely focus on that. I feel working on your self-love. That was, I believe the message at the beginning of the reading. Kind of as I do a message, and then after I finish, that message is just kind of gone for me, and my energy just moves on. So we did get the cards of codependency and reconciliation and heart-to-heart contract, or heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings. Make sure you're not having any codependency, feeling the need, that you have to have that person or not. The more you work on your vibration and raising your love, you can really bring in this reconciliation. Ask those really hard questions. I know sometimes they're uncomfortable, but it's better to find out if somebody's interested in marriage, if they want kids, if, what are deal breakers. It's not good to get 2 years down the road and find out, oh, this person never wanted to get married, I hear. So just really ask those hard questions, Haley. And we will get Christine. Get guidance about Christine's work crush. Well, happy early birthday, Christine. We get the Lovers card, we get the Six of Cups, and we get the Sun. I feel like this is a past life soulmate coming in for you. So it looks like with the Sun on the bottom of the deck as the overall energy will be good. Make sure you're just being in your happy, highest vibration, and you're going to really be able to pull him in towards your energy. I hope that helps. We'll move on to Miley. Jay and I said goodbye to each other again, but we are so on and off. I never know when it's really over. When will he come back again? Miley, I did a reading at the beginning, and it was freedom. It was about letting it go, giving it to the universe. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back. I would really focus on your mission and your self-love. If you're having this time, it's because the universe is really going to bring some elevation to your path currently. A lot of times when we're focused on somebody else, it is hard to, do some of the work that we need to do. I feel like you need to make sure you're doing some good meditation. And I'm going to do a video on manifesting. So how I brought in my twin flame, and we are currently married. As I see the Justice card. So Miley, I feel there is a soul contract there. Guidance for Miley about Jay. There will be another beginning because there is the Ace. I would look where your Chiron is, and I almost feel like his birth stuff. So I would do a synastry chart where you lay one chart over the other, and then you can, kind of see where the aspects are, what are good things, what are bad things, what you need to be cautious of. Because it definitely looks like there will be a new beginning. I feel like the Five of Swords is clarity and aha moment, about letting go. Stop being that wounded warrior and really not let him have this in and out energy with you, because it's not serving you. It leaves you feeling confused and stuck. And I hear your guides are really trying to work with you. I feel like you might be getting woke up in the middle of the night. If that's the case, ask them what they're trying to ask you, and then listen. If you read tarot, that's great. Ask them and get the message. But I feel like they're definitely trying to level you up. And I feel like the more you just focus on your path, the more this opportunity is going to come back around. But I would look at the synastry chart for your relationship, um, and see if that doesn't really help. It For me and my husband, we have it, and it's definitely, we have an aspect, and every time it's hitting for me. Definitely, it triggers me, and it triggers him to, but now we are very aware of it. So with that awareness comes knowledge. So just that's, I guess, where I'm going with that, to find that chart, to gain some knowledge to help with your path, Miley. Okay, I'm going to read for Blue Sky. Can I ask how Jill feels about me and any intentions? You can call me Raffia. Thank you for donating. That does get you kind of moved to the first of the list. My husband did let me know, so we will get guidance. How does Joel feel about Raffia? Okay, guidance for Raffia about Joel. Looks like the current energy is the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands. With that can be some, in and out energy. Beware of any kind of red flags, or I feel like it could be some no contact with this Page of Swords. A lot of times he is no contact. The foundation is the Six of Swords, so moving into calmer waters. I do notice in this one, she is alone in the boat, and she is rowing herself. She is standing in her own power. So we will just keep going and see. The immediate future energy is the King of Swords. So that is some communication. That's definitely better than this page. So I feel like in the future, there will be some good communication. The headspace is the Two of Cups. So that is a beautiful energy. I feel like, Raphael, you're able to easily switch this energy around. The more you stay just focusing on your high vibe feelings and your love, the easier that he can work through this. I feel like he may be doing some dark night of the soul energy, working on closing some chapters off, finishing some things up. But I feel like there's definite forward movement with this King of Swords. In the past, it feels like, there were some boundaries put up, maybe no talking, even possibly like an ultimatum, or just definitely a strong boundary put up. And that was like, nope. But I think if that was the case, he will rethink that and come back with a serious offer. The King of Swords is definitely, he doesn't mince words. He says what he feels and thinks. He's very clear-headed. I notice in this card, Saturn is in the picture, and I know Saturn goes direct. I believe it is on the 23rd. It has been in retrograde, which Saturn is our karma. So he could have been really dealing with a lot of his own, mind chatter and, some karma of his own in the past. But I feel like after that Saturn goes forward, there may be a change with that, an offer in your environment. The Page of Wands is a small offer, but it is, a fruitful offer. It is something coming forward. Um, and your current energy is the Emperor. So that is definitely really good energy. I feel, do you feel like you could be a twin flame with the Two of Cups here and the Emperor? I feel like this could definitely be twin flame energy, which, sometimes with that, we have that runner chaser energy. The hopes or fears card, we get the Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles, I feel like, on a lot of the Five of Pentacles, it's lack. But in this card, this person is coming back with their hat in hand. I feel like asking for another chance. So some of the Five of Pentacles are not that way. It's, very like one person chasing another. But in this Five of Pentacles card, I feel like it is a different energy. So I feel like that is a hope and a fear. I think you fear there will be no contact. And then on the same turn, I think you fear that there will be. And what cycle does this cause you to repeat? The outcome card is the Six of Wands. So it does look like it's going to move forward into a new direction. It looks like after this initial energy moves forward, I think the more you move forward and focus on just your self-love, balancing your masculine and feminine energy between yourself, the more you master that, the faster you can bring that energy towards you. I feel like you're more in your masculine energy. And when we're in that masculine energy, then the other person has to be in that feminine energy in a relationship. So just be aware of that. We don't always realize that in any relationship. It can be, masculine, the male or female. It's really just the energy. If, you do more of the qualities of the masculine energy, then sometimes we have to work on balancing that softer side of ourselves. The underlying energy is the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Cups, with the Ten of Wands on the bottom. So the Ten of Wands is the end of that cycle and the beginning of something new. I feel like there needs to be some healing. I would also, if you have that information, I would pull a birth chart and do a synastry chart and just see if you don't have certain aspects that are triggering you. If certain things are happening and it triggers you, sometimes I write down, what is this triggering? Why is this triggering me? When has it triggered me in the past? How does it make me feel? How would I like to feel instead? And just really try to work through sometimes some of this energy, this really triggering, energy, and it can really resolve some things. With the energy over here, I feel like the more you stand in your power, the more things are going to go really good for you. You get the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Swords. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages at night from your guides. So if you're getting awoken in the middle of the night, I would either do some automatic writing. I would ask my guides and then meditate. I feel like they're definitely trying to give you some wisdom at night to try to end this cycle. I would really, really focus on that trigger stuff. See where your Chiron is in your birth chart can really also help, as well as your North Node. I hope that helps, Blue Sky. Raphia, thank you for donating to the channel. I am inclined to tell you really just, really be in your power, really be balanced, grounded. That is Taurus energy right there with, with the Libra. and the Taurus there. So Venus is making a star this weekend. So write that list. How would you like your relationship to be in the past? If it's been really super phenomenally good, write those times down. Go back to that energy. If you have pictures, look at that picture and feel the emotion of that happy time. I can look at the picture from the day I married Dave, and literally that day I could barely speak, literally between the tears, because I was just so overwhelmed with the love. We got married in Sedona. So even right then, I can just go right back to that emotion, and feeling that emotion just brings so much more of that energy of positive love back towards you. So I hope that helps and gives you a little guidance, Blue Sky. Yeah, I just didn't realize there was so much chat there. We will do a few more. We will go to Grace. Please, can you tell me, does Paul want me as his girlfriend or friend? Yes, Grace, absolutely. Guidance for Grace. And Miley, I'm going to do that manifestation video. I'm going to do a burn on the new moon. I don't know why I thought it was Sunday. It's Tuesday, but the energy of the new moon is there for about 48 hours, both ways of the new moon. So if you can't do it on exactly the new moon, you can do it, right after. So guidance for Grace about Paul. We get the Strength card, the Page of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I feel like there will be some communication. We did get 2-8, so that's a very good positive energy. I feel like he may be a little afraid of you, intimidated maybe a little bit. Maybe thinks you're a little out of his league. So maybe he will come in a little quiet and shy with, a little bit of something, but I feel like there will be a lot of communication back and forth. And then quickly, it's going to change. Maybe in the past you've had a lot of in and out energy, but I feel like the wheel is turning and trying to bring in something really good for you, this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been daydreaming about something. Oh, you want that guy that's going to come in and knock you off your feet. I feel like it's going to be slow in the beginning, but then once he really feels he has some confidence and feels he has a chance, he's going to come in. And I feel like it's definitely being divinely guided. I feel like it could be something really good with the 10 of Pentacles there. So the wheel, the tower, I think it's going to happen really quickly. We do have a lot going on in the sky. Saturn's about to go direct. We're about to have eclipses. That's definitely this energy that can, really change things quickly. So I'm going to do that manifestation, and I hope you watch that, Grace, because I think it will help you. I think you're definitely dreaming. I think he may think you're out of his league. Once he has a little confidence, definitely going to change that. Okay, Tanya, we will go to you. I was wanting to know about my mom's health, about her having dementia, but she is in denial about everything. Tanya, I will say I've worked in healthcare, and with the dementia, they just develop so many coping skills to try to hide it. I feel like she's definitely being very guarded with that 9 of Wands there. I think with the dementia, sometimes they just don't realize it's really happening. They just see everything as, as they would like it to be, and not as it actually could be being. I would make sure her medications are being balanced, is what I'm hearing. When I see these, I was like, medication balance. Make sure her medications are balanced. Make sure she's seeing her doctor, and just make sure you're going with her and see if that doesn't help. But I think some medication can change some of the things that are going on with her. I think there's some medication that could help her. Blue sky. I'm a Taurus too. I am going to answer one more question, and then I'm going to take a break. I will probably be back later. Let me go take a little walk. I just need to refresh my energy. I hope everyone liked. Mary, I don't think I saw yours. What was your question? We'll do yours. Anybody that didn't get answered, I will post for another live later. You can go ahead and drop your questions in that chat, and I will get them at the beginning of my next live. We will do a general for Mary. What does Mary need to know right now? Mary, we get the 9 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the 5 of Cups. We get the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom and the 2 of Cups. I feel like Source is really trying to bring something in for you. Maybe through your friends here. I feel like here you're doing really well working on your self-care. The more you work on the self-care, the more this can go forward with the Chariot. I feel like in the past you've had a lot of this 5 of Cups, maybe not the greatest energy with men. If you feel like your picker is broke, just know that every time you know something that you don't want, it helps you know what you do want. So just know that I feel like look at what's triggering you. What are similar about your past relationships? If you can, sit and say, well, this relationship had cheating, this one had cheating, and this one had cheating, then, there's some probably family karma tied to that energy that can be released that could really help you move forward. I feel like if you get stuck in this energy here, it just like slows everything down. But I think if you're going out with your friends, I feel like your friends are going to introduce you to someone that's going to bring in this 2 of Cups. After a time of raising your energy and doing your self-healing, the 4 of Cups is about, meditation, self-care. So make sure you're doing that. So I hope everyone is doing well. Like I said, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to come back on later and do another live. I hope everyone has a good evening. Thank you.